Hi, this is Bill. I'm the salty old Marine. I wanted to talk about the VA Caregiver Program. So what is the Caregiver Program? How could it be useful to you? Those are questions that are confusing and difficult to answer sometimes. So let's see if we can break it down in this video. So number one, the VA Program of Comprehensive Assistance for Family Caregivers, also known as PCAFC, using the military's wonderful acronym system, provides financial support, training, and resources to caregivers of severely disabled veterans. It's important, but it's sometimes misunderstood. So let's break down how it works, who qualifies, and some of the pros and cons. So basically, the Caregiver Support Program helps family members who provide significant personal care for veterans with serious service-connected disabilities. There are two levels of support. First is the Comprehensive Assistance for Family Caregivers, which provides a monthly stipend, money, training, and health benefits for caregivers of severely disabled veterans. The second is General Caregiver Support Services, which offers training and resources, but no actual financial assistance. So to be qualified for the stipend program, that's the money part, right? The veteran must have a service-connected, important here, disability rated 70% or higher, or have serious injury illness caused by their military service. The veteran must need at least 6 months of ongoing personal care. And what do we mean by personal care? We mean help with daily activities like bathing, like dressing, like eating, using the facilities, that sort of thing, right? So that's personal care. The caregiver must be a family member or someone who lives with the veteran full-time. So it could theoretically be a roommate, but more typically it's a family member, a spouse, a child, something along those lines. In some cases it could be a parent. The veteran must have been discharged on or after September 11th, 2001, so 9/11, or before May 7th, 1975. So there is a gap there. I served from 1979 to 1985. I would not qualify for the caregiver program, but all recently discharged veterans who served after 2001 or before 1979 for Vietnam-era veterans would be covered. Now for the non-stipend program, there is no disability rating requirement. Any caregiver of a veteran can qualify. But again, there's no money involved in this. So caregivers in the stipend part of it get a tax-free monthly payment based on the veteran's level of care needs. And that can vary from $1,800 to over $3,500 per month. This has nothing to do with your VA disability rating that the veteran gets. This is in addition to, and it's not paid to the veteran, but to the caregiver, based upon how severe the injury is and the disability is, I should say, and how much care has to be provided. If the caregiver has no other insurance, they can also get VA-covered health care coverage, which is called CHAMPVA. Caregivers receive specialized training in how to care for disabled veterans. And there's a 24/7 support line and access to caregiver coordinators so that they can get the help they need to actually provide that level of support. There's also something called respite care. Respite care means that caregivers sometimes get burned out. It's a tough 24/7 job to be a caregiver to a disabled veteran who can no longer care for themselves. So the VA offers free temporary relief for caregivers who need a break. It's called respite care. So here's some of the challenges or the downsides. First of all, it has very strict eligibility rules. Many veterans don't qualify, even if they have high disability ratings. If a veteran is 100% disabled, but still independent, they may not qualify for the caregiver stipend. it kind of makes sense, right? So if you get to 100%, but you still have a job, you still function in the world, you can still dress yourself, you can still eat, you can still go to the bathroom by yourself, you don't need help getting in and out of the bed, then this isn't for you, right? It is a difficult application process. The approval process is very lengthy and can take months or even over a year to get approved. So if this is something that you want to look into, sooner is better than later, especially when the veteran needs care now, right? So let's look into that. Again, we'll put some links in the description. Many applicants get denied initially and have to appeal. So don't be surprised if that happens. Even if a caregiver is approved, the VA does reevaluate cases periodically. So it's not a guarantee that it's just going to go on forever as long as the veteran is still alive. Some caregivers have their stipends reduced or removed, which can cause financial hardship if it's something that they've come to depend upon. Is it worth it? Should you do it? If a veteran truly depends on a caregiver daily, it's definitely worth applying. However, the program is hard to get into, and the VA is very strict with approvals. If you apply and you get denied, you can request a review or an appeal, or you can look into other VA benefits like aid and attendance. The caregiver program is separate from something called aid and attendance. We're going to talk about that in another video. Or housebound benefits. Again, different set of benefits. We'll talk about that in a future video. So the caregiver program can be a lifeline for some families. Too many veterans and caregivers don't know that it exists, or they think they won't qualify. If you or a loved one provides full-time care to a disabled veteran, look into this program and apply if it makes sense for you. This is Bill. I'm the salty old Marine. I hope you found this video useful. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and as always, have a great day.